Welcome. We have already discussed about the basics of amplitude modulation and angle modulation. Now let us discuss how they are generated, that is, what are the modulation processes of generating amplitude modulation. There are two such ways of generating amplitude modulated signal. One is square law modulator and the other one is switching or gated modulator. Let us start with square law modulator. It has three features. First is summing up the message signal with the carrier signal. A nonlinear device is connected to square the waveform and a bandpass filter is used to pass signals of specified frequency. This is the block diagram of this method. Here, through this adder, the message signal and the carrier signal are added. The output VIT is sent through nonlinear device and then the output is passed through the bandpass filter. Thus we get the amplitude modulated signal, but due to all this process, the modulated signal loses the power and hence power amplifier is used to increase the power so that it can propagate easily. Here MT is AM cos omega MT and XT is AC cos omega CT. So VIT will be MT plus AC cos omega CT. Now the general output equation of an NLD is, suppose QT signal is sent through an NLD and the output is PT. So we can write PT equals to A1 QT plus A2 Q square T plus A3 Q QT up to n terms. So here this VOT will be A1 VIT plus A2 VI square T plus A3 VI cube 3 up to n terms, and we are neglecting after the square term because these terms are of negligible values. So this is equals to A1 VIT plus A2 VI square T, that is equals to A1 into MT plus AC cos omega CT plus A2 into MT plus AC cos omega CT whole square. So we have VOT equals to A1 MT plus A1 AC into cos omega CT plus A2 M square T plus 2 A2 AC into MT into cos omega CT plus A2 AC square cos square omega CT. Now after replacing the value of MT by AM cos omega MT, we are getting this equation. This is equals to A1 AM cos omega MT plus A1 AC cos omega CT plus A2 AC square upon 2 into 1 plus cos 2 omega CT, that is equals to A1 AM cos omega MT plus A1 AC cos omega CT plus A2 AC into AM. 2 cos omega CT into cos omega MT is cos omega C plus omega MT plus cos omega C minus omega M into T, as omega C is greater than omega M. Then A2 AM square upon 2 plus A2 AC square upon 2 plus A2 AM square upon 2 into cos 2 omega MT plus A2 AM square upon 2 into cos 2 omega CT. This one is 1, this one is 2, this one is 3, this one is 4, taking this one, then these two combined is 5, this is 6 and this is 7. Now let me draw the frequency spectrum on the positive direction only. This is the frequency spectrum of this equation. Here this is the first term, this is the second term, this is third term, and this is for the fourth term. The fifth term is this one. The sixth term 2 omega MT is this one, and the seventh term is this one. Now this is sent through a bandpass filter which has a characteristic frequency of omega c, that is, it passes signals of omega c minus omega m to omega c plus omega m, that is, the bandpass filter only passes this frequency and rest of the frequencies are suppressed. Now there is a necessary condition for the BPF to pass the AM signal without any distortion, that is, here this FC minus FM and 2FM should not overlap with each other, because for that case some portion of 2FM will also be passed through this bandpass filter. So the necessary condition is FC minus FM should be greater than 2FM, that is, FC should be greater than 3FM, and this is for practical BPF. For ideal bandpass filter, the condition is FC greater than or equals to 3FM. And again, this FC plus FM and 2FC should also not get overlapped, that is, FC plus FM should be less than 2FC, that is, FC should be greater than FM, and combining these two conditions, the result is FC should be greater than 3FM. So this is the necessary condition for the BPF bandpass filter to pass the AM signal without any distortion. Now due to the bandpass filter, these three signals will get passed, whereas the rest of the signals, that is these three signal and this one, will be suppressed by the filter. So output ST will be A1 into AC cos omega CT plus A2 AC into AM into cos of omega C minus omega M into T plus cos of omega C plus omega M into T, that is equals to A1 AC into cos omega CT plus 2 A2 AC into cos omega CT into AM cos omega MT. Now AM cos omega MT is MT, so A1 AC cos omega CT plus 2 A2 AC into cos omega CT into MT. Now taking A1 AC common, we will get cos omega CT into 1 plus 2 A2 upon A1 into MT. Suppose A1 AC is another constant AC dashed into 1 plus 2 A2 upon A1 is taken to be a constant K into MT into cos omega CT. This equation is equivalent to the equation of amplitude modulated signal, where AC dash is the modulated amplitude and K is a constant equivalent to the inverse of amplitude of carrier signal. So thus, using square law modulator, we can generate an amplitude modulated signal. In the next video, we will discuss about switching or gated modulator. For any doubt regarding the topic, comment below, and also let me know about how the video was, so that I can change my bads into goods and goods into better. So please comment below, and if the video was helpful, then please like and subscribe the channel and share with your friends. Thank you.